Good afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with a side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte. Oh, geez. So, guys, here's what's going on here. So, we basically built a flag now, a pennant flag on this bottom part. A bear pennant flag at that. So, let's just say we do this for a couple more minutes, maybe in a half hour, 2 hours. Well, if we break down, we're right here, guaranteed, before we make the next move. If we break up, we're basically right at the bottom side of this 49,140. So, yeah, no. It's a risk right now to buy something. I'm looking at a few of these develop their bottoms if they can hold a double bottom. You've got a really big pullback right here on Doge. Now, is Doge going to come down and do this and then be able to bounce up and create that typical, what you would expect, kind of double bottom formation, then complete the 31.3 cup and handle? That is something that is on my eye. Because if it can do that and then get rejected by 31.3 or the 0.307, that's a healthy gain from 27.6. But to buy it, on that first dip down, I would like to see confirmation on a double tap. There's just not a lot of volume to support buying into anything right now unless it gives you that double. Like I said, I could completely see Bitcoin getting to the end of this little pennant and just dumping out because there's not a lot of volume. You would have expected to see a quicker kick up instead of being in a consolidation for this much longer. It's almost like it's bleeding out this zone, and it's on the bottom side of 48,134, which is not good. Which leads me to believe that we're probably coming down to 47,794 or 47,353 before we decide what we're doing. If we went to 47,353, that would leave XRP at the $1.08 level roughly, which is one of our support zones, and $1.10. But if you noticed on the way back down, a very important thing that happened is we came back downside. Well, it's not up there, but we did come downside of that $1.16. Well, I put it up at $1.18. That's the line we need to stay above to stay bullish. That's a descending line that was created into that spot, and then I just put in with lines across. That's not actually a support zone. That's just where we have to be. Well, it's the ultimate support if you look at it. But if we're on the south side of that, we're bearish. If we're on the top side of that, we're bullish. So right now we're in bearish territory. And likely, if you want a double bottom, you'd have to come back down to 105 from this particular pattern. We've already hit 105 once. Came around, failed the consolidation because we didn't break the local top. And now if we're coming down, we're either going to double bottom or come down to the dollar range, likely. It can always bounce up from here because nothing is written in stone. It's a very, very tricky area if you want to bounce this right now, because that's technically not even a support zone. It could have just been an overshot from 118. We don't know. Just like Doge, technically, it could have been like an overshot instead of, it did hit way down there, but could it be a 28.6 with an overshot? Probably not, but that's what people could say. But if you look at the typical type of pattern, you would typically get something like this before you would go anywhere else. So that's what I'm looking for, is the two down, the double tap at the bottom to confirm that that's new local support. And if it does, 27.276 would be new local support. If it holds this and then were to bounce up. Then you go from there. So same thing with XRP. We're looking to see if new local support, if it can bounce down and double tap $1.05. $1.05 could be new local support. And then that would propel us up to 130, 135, if it can prove that that's local support. And then we'd have to figure out at the top side, at the local top, if we even have enough steam to get over it, which my suspicions are no. And this is only a 50-50 chance that this is what's going to happen. There's a lot of manipulation going on, and there's no guarantee it could bounce up from here. We don't know. XLM, if you're looking at it in the same terms as what I'm saying, I've already told you there's a 32-cent double tap right there that we could technically come back down and hit before we were to hit the local top at 0.409. In DGB, in the same realm, we can come back down and double tap down here at 0.067 before retesting the local top. No, That's not true. 0.058 is what we would probably have to come down to with DGB. And then we could come back to the local top. We just created a 0.077 possibly, or we'll just trade between 0.058 and 0.067, which is also very likely. So a lot going on. Pay attention. Watch this back twice. If you don't like XRP, the ISO, or you just think I'm a dick, get the fuck out. If you want to donate or join Tom's Army, the links are in the description. And if you want to join my Swing Traders Anonymous or my my Twitter that was created 10 days ago, both of them were. The Swing Traders Anonymous is my second YouTube page. Those links are both in the video description.